All right, what's going on, guys? Mike Hikes here. So tomorrow morning, gonna wake up and do Mount Elbert here in Colorado. First time giving it a go. Getting packed tonight so we can get up early. Probably getting up around 5 a.m. to head there. So want to run through what I'm packing. Gonna take up the mountain tomorrow. So first, I'm gonna be putting everything in this day pack. It's the REI Flash 22. Got my water bladder here. I'm taking 3 liters of water. Not sure if I need that much, but I'd rather have more. Um, First aid kit, so good to go there. Got my handy dandy poop kit, just in case duty calls on the mountain. Rain jacket. Check the weather forecast. It's supposed to be clear, but you never know with the afternoon storms on the mountain, so we got that here. Headlamp, not sure how it's going to look in the morning when we get here, but man, I'm leaving this in the truck. Not sure how it's going to be. Got the Garmin InReach Messenger, so just in case, so I can message and let everybody know I'm all right. And then hiking poles with some camera equipment so I can do some videos on the way up there. But I mean, really, that's it for a short day trip. Should be about 7-8 hours up and down, but we'll see how it goes. Alrighty, well, it is 6 a.m. While we were at the trailhead for Mount Elbert. We drove 2 miles up a four-wheel drive trail to get up to here. So looking at the board here, we got 3.8 miles up to the top. See if we can do it in about 4 hours. Yeah, let's get after it. Alrighty, well, we're through the first mile. Not too bad right now. Averaging about 2 miles an hour. So the elevation is going to get a lot worse. Obviously, as we make our way further up. The first portion of this hike's pretty neat. Going through all these aspen groves through here. It's actually a really pretty hike. Trail's pretty well maintained. Anywhere it's super steep, they've cut some stairs out of old logs, so a pretty nice trail. It's a fun fact, you can tell that this is an aspen just because of the way it is. So it's pretty neat, huh? We're about 2.5 miles in. Squirrel back there screaming at me. But we're 11,600 feet up. So we've made it through the aspens and up here into the pine trees, which is nice and refreshing. You're gasping for breath and getting a fresh scent of pine. But yeah, it's great. So a couple more miles and make the push for the summit up here. Got another 3,000 feet to go. Alrighty, so I've been above the tree line for a little while now. One thing I noticed is up here they've got these about 10-foot tall markers with reflectors on them. I'd say about every, I don't know, 50 yards or so. I'm guessing that's so people come up here in the wintertime, they know where the trail is even with the snowfall. Be pretty wild coming up here in the winter. It's kind of hard to grasp the incline, but trail hooks around here and runs up to that ridge. So, man, from down here it's real steep. On the video it doesn't look like that, but trust me. Alrighty, well, we're at about 13,000 feet right now. Maybe a mile left to go. Peaks up there at the top, so it's getting pretty rough, honestly. But just an extra mile, about 600 feet going up, and we'll be at the top. Alright, 1,000 more feet to go. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really struggling. The legs are dying. Stamina wise, I'm fine. Alright, so up there's the false peak that one guy was warning me about, so don't get your hopes up. The actual peak is right on the other side of this one. We got a ways to go. Alright, so we're past that full summit. It's a little disheartening. You can see the actual summit. That peak of snow right there. And so I get a zigzag up over here. Up there. See a bunch of people sitting up there on the snow. So, I really like to sit down, take an extended break, but I kind of want to push through. Get up top, and then I can break into whatever food I got in my bag. But we're getting there. We're real close. All right, well, made it to the top of Mount Elbert. What? Almost 6 miles. Elevation here is 14,440 feet. That was gorgeous. You have a 360-degree view of everything around you. Twin Lakes and all the other mountain peaks around here. So Mount Elbert's actually the second highest peak in the lower United States, following Mount Whitley. It's the tallest one, but it's the highest peak in Colorado. So pretty big accomplishment getting up here. Be gassed, but there's a while there I didn't think I was gonna make it, but we trucked through. So now I'm gonna go ahead and do the trip back down. Forgot my honorary summit beer to crack when I got up here, so I'll have to get something rolling when I get back to the truck. But So that up there is headed up to the peak. We got Twin Lakes down there, that's where we headed up, so we're gonna go all the way back down. There's another trail from the north that comes this way, but we're gonna go back to the south. Alrighty, well, just made it back. We did up and down in 6 hours, plus spending about probably 30 minutes up at the peak. I think it was about 12 miles total, 6 up, 6 back. The elevation up was awful, but glad I got it done. Coming down was pretty quick, but that's still still painful in its own regards. But yeah, big accomplishment, but glad to be done with it.